So this is it, my first video on this new channel. Welcome to Me, Myself and I. So if you're watching this, believe me, this is a win, because if you know me, you know that I can procrastinate like a pro. And to be honest, there was a point where I did think that this channel wasn't even gonna happen. So I told myself that I was gonna launch it on my birthday, June the 4th. But as that date got closer, I started second guessing everything. Suddenly, I hated the script. I couldn't remember what I wanted to say. It just wasn't looking good. And to be honest, it was falling apart. But then I had to remind myself why I'm doing this. Progress over perfection. I was chasing that perfect video like it owed me money. Writing, deleting, rewriting, doubting everything. But in the end, the version you're getting now is pretty much off of the dome. And you know what? It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Like, I even spent far too long debating on how to even just start this video, because I knew it was never going to be the usual smash the like button, hit subscribe, because that isn't me. And to be fair, that's not what this is about. What it actually is a reflection. I'm 45 now, and if I'm being real, I am not where I thought I would be. When I was 10, I thought I'd be a millionaire by 21. And fast forward to today, and my greatest asset might be my air fryer. Obviously, my wife and kids are up there as well, but that air fryer is, yeah. But seriously though, back then my dreams were loud, like, you know, Oscars, mansions, the full black excellent starter pack. But life had other plans. Doors closed, dreams shifted, and one of the biggest curveballs was losing my dad. I was turning 21 and our relationship had just started to blossom, you know? Like, he was slowly shifting from full-on strict African parent to slightly less strict African parent.
How fast do we hear of this?
But after he passed, everything felt unanchored. Like, life moved on, but I kind of didn't. I mean, I did, but for the most part, I was just going through the motions. But don't get me wrong, like I did stuff. I did things that actually I was really, really proud of. But I also missed out on a lot of opportunities because I was stuck in this kind of autopilot, which meant that I was scared to deviate from the plan that I had already agreed with my dad. So much of my identity became tied to that grief. And when you don't face it, it shapes you in ways that you don't even see. For the longest time, I felt like I'd failed the younger version of me who had all of these massive, big ideas, but then also failed my dad who had these big, massive dreams for me. But here's the thing that nobody really tells you, or at least the thing that I finally worked out for myself. Not every dream that dies is a tragedy. Sometimes it's just life. Maybe the win isn't in achieving the dream. Maybe it's in who you become along the way. And that sounds really cliche, but I genuinely think is actually true. But what I have learned, and mostly the hard way, is that healing isn't neat, progress isn't linear, and purpose evolves. No, I am not the millionaire that I thought I would be at 21, but I am a husband, a dad, a creative, albeit a slightly frustrated one. But for the first time in a long time, I'm just showing up for myself. So if you're still here, big up. I don't know where this is gonna go. It might be brilliant, or it might just be long-winded therapy I should have paid someone for. But here we are.